Forgive them to set yourself free. And maybe this is hard to hear, maybe you don't want to hear it, but the reality is that you shouldn't have to carry that pain, that anger, that sadness anymore. And I know you're waiting for a sort of conversation with them or some sort of closure. Maybe you're waiting for an apology, but you have to forgive them and let it go for yourself, for your peace, because you shouldn't have to carry that anymore. I know it's so heavy, and I know that you're driving yourself crazy trying to figure out why they might have behaved the way that they did, trying to figure out and rationalize, maybe going through all the possible situations in your head. But the reality is that every single person is living life through their own lens, shaped by the past experiences that they've had, the past childhood trauma that they had, and they might not even understand the full extent of why they behaved they did. So if you think that having that one last conversation, that one last explanation will solve the issue, it's probably because you're still putting your worth in their actions. You are feeling hurt because your worth feels damaged because of the way that they treated you. But the reality is that nobody's actions, including your own, nobody's actions can take your worth away from you. You are inherently worthy. And maybe it doesn't feel like it right now. Maybe you're really hurt and you're going through a hard time, but I promise you, you are inherently worthy just as you are. And someone's actions is not a reflection of how they feel about you. It's a reflection of how they feel about themselves, because hurt people, and they are probably going through some childhood traumas. They're having these triggers and these things from their past experiences that are shaping the way that they believe they should act now. And most people who are hurt are acting out of self-protection. And the reality is that a lot of people are carrying this pain from so long ago, from past relationships, from the way that they were raised, from past experiences, and that's shaping how they show up now in the present moment, especially if they haven't done the work to uncover and realize what their limiting beliefs and subconscious beliefs are. So if you are holding out, waiting for an apology because you're hurt or you're angry and you want some sense of closure, I promise you that nothing that they say or do can take your worth away from you. And if you are waiting for closure to move on and you're just waiting on them, they have all the power right now, and that's not fair to you. You deserve to take the power back. You deserve to have control over your life and not be waiting on someone who has already hurt you, and you deserve more than that. And whatever you're feeling right now, you're allowed to feel it. You don't have to feel shame for feeling angry or sad or annoyed or embarrassed. You are allowed to feel all of those things. And in fact, you should let yourself feel them. Allow yourself to feel it fully. You don't have to feel embarrassed for feeling angry or sad or whatever it is. You are allowed to feel all of these things. But you deserve to feel lighter. You deserve to let go of the anger, the pain, the sadness by feeling it and letting it go, and not giving the other person the power by waiting for them to give you that apology or that closure that you were craving, because you deserve to let it go and to have the power back for you. And if it feels impossible to forgive them right now, maybe you can take a moment to come back to yourself and forgive yourself for accepting less than you deserved. Forgive yourself for not knowing better. It's okay that you didn't know better. Everyone does the best that they can with what they know. And maybe that can even help you have some perspective on them, knowing that hurt people, and they're probably going through something from their childhood and their traumas that caused them to behave the way that they did. And I'm not saying that justifies it. It doesn't make it okay. It doesn't make the pain okay either. But you deserve to feel lighter. You shouldn't have to carry that pain around with you. You deserve to heal.